Bae, there's something we need to talk about.
What's up, Bae?
I'm pregnant!
What? You're pregnant? Really?
Yes! And you're the father! Bae, isn't this amazing? We're gonna have a baby! Oh, I hope it's a baby girl, but I'll be happy with a boy too.
Hang on. Are you sure that you're pregnant?
Yeah, I took the pregnancy test twice to make sure.
But how can you be pregnant if we use protection all the time?
Condoms work 98% of the time, making this a miracle. You must be super happy about this.
I wouldn't say I'm happy. I'm kind of freaking out right now, actually.
What are you talking about? Why aren't you happy about this?
How can I be happy, Adriana? I'm not ready to have a kid at all. How am I going to advance in my career? Or when am I going to have time for myself to do what I want? All I'll do is work and constantly be dealing with a loud little rascal.
Oh, come on, babe. It's not going to be that bad. We'll raise our baby together. You won't have to do all of those things alone. You have me. Don't worry, okay?
I know I shouldn't ask you this question, but are you sure I'm the father?
Of course you're the father. Do you actually think I'd sleep with another man?
Who knows? Do you remember that night when you came home super late? How can I be sure that you weren't out partying and slept with someone else then?
Braylon, I told you that I was at my parents' house that night because my mom was sick.
Well, you can never be too sure, right?
Are you kidding me? You're accusing me of cheating on you? What's going on with you?
I won't believe that I'm the father until I can see that our DNAs match.
I know the baby is yours. You don't need some stupid DNA test to know that. You don't trust me?
I have my reasons not to trust you. I want to see that DNA test first.
Wow. I thought you would be happy when you heard about the baby, but I guess I was wrong.
I don't understand how this situation can make you happy.
Tell me, Braylon, even if I could show you the DNA test result, you still wouldn't want that baby, right?
Trust me, Adriana. We're both not ready for this kind of commitment. We never intended to have kids to begin with.
I don't get why this is such a big deal to you, though.
How is it not a big deal? I don't want my life to be ruined by a kid. I've got a lot of other things to do with my life right now, and none of those involve a baby, okay? Here's an idea. You should get an abortion this weekend. I'll drive you to the hospital and pay for it.
What the? I can't believe you're telling me this right now. I'm not going to get an abortion. All you care about is yourself.
What do you mean? Look, I'm willing to drive you and pay for the abortion. How can you say I only care about myself?
How could you ask me to have an abortion? That's so cruel.
Fine. If you won't change your mind, you'll have to pick me or the baby.
I can't believe I fell in love with someone like you. I'm keeping the baby, Braylon.
You're out of your mind, Adriana. It's going to ruin your life. On top of the constant work, how do you plan to pay for the baby alone? Listen to me. Get rid of the baby before it's too late.
No way! I'm going to do everything I can to give this baby the amazing life they deserve.
You're insane, Adriana. But fine. When your life is ruined, don't be surprised to hear my voice in your head telling you I told you so.
We'll see who's the one saying I told you so, Braylon. We don't need you anyway, and don't ever talk to us again.
Don't worry. It'll never happen.
You better hope so.
Hey, Adriana. It's me, Braylon. Long time no talk. How have you been?
Braylon? Wow, it's been 3 years since we've last talked. I've been excellent, but I remember asking you never to talk to us again. What's up with that?
Oh, well, I ran into one of your old colleagues, and she gave me your new number. I've been looking for you for a long time, Adriana. Oh, thank God I finally found you.
Why did you want to find me? You didn't exactly seem like you wanted to be around us 3 years ago. Actually, scratch that. I don't want to know. Just get out of my life.
Bae, I'm so sorry. I really miss you. Can you come back?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I still love you, and I need you in my life. Can you bring my child back? We can get married and be a happy family. I promise I will never let you and our child go again.
So you abandoned me when I got pregnant, but now you're asking me back as if nothing happened. Who do you think I am? Your slave?
I'm so sorry, Bae. That was the biggest mistake I've ever made. After all the crap I've made you go through, I want to make it up to you. I promise I'm ready to be a proper husband and father.
You had your chance 3 years ago. I'm a happily married woman now. Also, when my husband finds out you're trying to contact me, he's going to kick your ass good, man.
You're married? You're married after only 3 years? That's impossible.
Well, you better believe it. And I would never take you back anyway. You made your stance very clear 3 years ago.
Honey, please. I really need you. After breaking up with you, my life became worthless to me. All I could do was miss you.
I don't give a crap about what happened to you. You deserved it anyway.
But I lost my job, Bae. I need you to stay beside me and get me through this harsh time, just like you used to.
Are you talking about the time when you were struggling to pay your tuition fee after your parents' divorce?
Yes, that's it. You supported me when I was broke and had literally no food to eat. You cooked for me and cheered me up. I miss those days. We were so young and happy.
That was because I loved you. But that love is long gone after you accused me of cheating and making me choose between the baby and you. You can't expect to come crawling back to me saying you love me and for me to happily take you back after everything you've done. The only feeling I have for you now is hatred. Actually, you don't even deserve that much.
I was only 23 years old, and it was a stupid mistake. Can't you have a little sympathy?
Then why didn't you sympathize with me when I said I wanted to keep the baby? You didn't even try to work things out. You just gave me a choice, and I picked what I knew I needed. I'm not stupid. I know you're only coming back because you want money from me, just like you did back then. You don't love me. It's all a facade. Shame on you, Braylon.
It was all your fault.
How exactly was it my fault?
Because you got pregnant at the wrong time. If you hadn't, everything between us would still be fine. We would be together, and I wouldn't have lost my job. I told you that baby was a recipe for disaster. You should have gotten rid of it. Now you have to take responsibility, Adriana. I'm asking you to get back together with me, both you and my child.
About time you showed your true colors. Forget about it, Braylon. And did the detail that I'm married escape your simple mind?
I don't care if you're married. Just get a divorce from that guy. You should marry the father of your child.
If you care so much about your child, then what day and time was the child born?
How am I supposed to know that?
That's exactly my point. You were never there for any of this beautiful child's life, and that's the way I want to keep it. So stay away from me and my family.
You have no right to prevent me from meeting my child. I'm the father. I want to see my kid.
You stopped being the father the moment you left us. My child's father is Charlie, my husband, and he's not an easygoing guy. He'll knock you out with one punch, so you better watch yourself.
I'm not scared of weaklings like him. You wait for me at the house. I'm gonna see you and my child.
You're so stupid. Get out of my life.
Adriana, why didn't you tell me that you're pregnant?
Huh? How did you know that?
I saw you at your house this morning.
Why were you at my house? Are you stalking me? I told you to get away from me.
And I told you that I'm going to do anything I can to get you and my son back. I have a question. What does your husband do?
Why do you want to know?
He must be super rich, huh? I mean, you're living in a big villa. You even have bodyguards. That really blew my mind. How rich is he?
That's none of your business.
Things suddenly cleared up when I looked at your house. Now I understand why you don't want to get back together. Adriana, you're a gold digger, aren't you? Where did you find this wealthy guy?
Are you actually calling me a gold digger?
I darn well am. You're married to a man who's way wealthier than you and your family. He even agreed to stepfather your child. That's pretty sketchy.
Shut up! My husband is a smart and generous man. I married him because he loves me and accepted my child with open arms, unlike you. I can't believe I need to explain something so simple to you.
Come on, be honest. You're such a wily woman, Adriana. It's quite impressive, actually. It's making me want you even more. I love you, Adriana, and really want to marry you right away. If you get divorced, I bet you'll receive no less than $10 million. Bae, that's enough for our family of 4 people.
You need to get checked by a therapist, Braylon. You're out of your mind.
No, I'm just learning from my past mistakes. I know you want to keep this baby, just like the last. And even though it's another man's child, I'll be more than happy to accept them into our family.
You need to get it out of your head that I'm going to marry you. I'm never going to do that. So get lost.
Don't be upset, Bae. It's not good for the baby. Why don't you give our relationship a second chance? I've changed a lot in the past 3 years, and I'll show you. Bae, we were meant to be together. We also have a son. You're my everything, and it pains me to see you annoyed and mad at me. I'll try my best to make it up to you and our son. Please accept my apology and allow me to try. I truly want us to be happy forever. Hey, this is Charlie. I'm Adriana's husband. I see that you've gone through extreme lengths to talk to my wife. Don't ever talk to her again, or else you'll never see the light of day, except through prison bars. Where's Adriana? Why are you holding her phone? She's tired, since she's pregnant, you know. She's taken a rest in her room. I don't have anything to talk to you about. Give her the phone back, you control freak. Actually, the main reason I took her phone away is that I don't want her to interact with toxic people. That's not good for her, especially when she's in a very important stage of pregnancy. Wait, are you calling me toxic? Bingo. Hey, watch your mouth. Do you think you can do whatever you want just because you're rich? You don't know me, smug bastard. To be honest, you literally can't do anything to hurt my family. You couldn't even get over the gate of our house this morning. You had 3 big bodyguards. What was I supposed to do? Why don't you come and face me on your own, without any security? You're not worth it. You're scared, right? Haha. Come out and fight as a man. I'd rather spend that 1 hour making $1,000 than seeing you. Listen, this is my last warning. I know you got into big debt after you lost your job. That's why you're begging my wife back to help you pay it off. But you better give up that silly plan, because it'll never happen for 2 simple reasons. First, my wife hates you, and I will make sure she will never hear from you starting today. Second, I know who your creditor is, and I advise you to hide away before they catch you. Huh? What are you talking about? You know my creditor? Really? Yes. I've cooperated with Mr. Steven a few times, and as you know, he's quite a brutal creditor. I called him about 10 minutes ago and told him where you are, and how you pissed my family off. He doesn't mind helping me cut you out, for old time's sake, you know. What? Are you crazy? Jeez, he's gonna kill me! Then I guess I should thank him again. His people must be on their way by now. Charlie, I'm sorry for interrupting your family, but please help me. You know him, so you can ask him to let me go this time, right? If you help me this time, I'll do everything you want. It depends. If you don't want to be crushed into pieces, stay away from my family, and never show your face here again. Understand? Yes, I swear I'll never show up again. Good. Now, can you tell those people to go home and stop looking for me? Oh, I didn't promise to help you. That was my warning for you, Braylon. Besides, Mr. Steven is my friend, so I'll help my friend rather than a strange bastard who wants to hurt my wife and destroy her family. But you promised, you liar! Are you sure you want to spend whatever precious time you have left debating? If I were you, I would shut up and try to escape from those gangsters. Tell Adriana that I'll come back soon and help her and our son out of that house. My wife said no thanks. She also wishes you luck with your debt. Charlie, I'll take back my wife and my son from you. Mark my words. Noted. But I don't think you have enough time to care about anything else once Mr. Steven catches you. Good luck, Braylon.
As my husband said, my ex-boyfriend Braylon got so worried he'd get caught that he spent all his time running away from the creditor. Hence, he completely disappeared from my life. To be honest, I think my husband should get his desserts for that too. I know he already did something to make sure that Braylon wouldn't come back in my life without letting me know. That made me love him more. I gave birth a few weeks later. It was a baby girl. Now I've got 2 children, 1 boy and 1 girl. I'm happy that Charlie isn't biased toward his daughter because my son isn't his biological child. My husband treats them both the same, which I think makes him the best dad ever. I never told my son about the man named Braylon because I know that for him, there's only one dad, and that's Charlie, my wonderful husband as well as my lifesaver.